wanted, well, I didn't want it to get there next week. I wanted it now. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So now that there's some fresh tracks, let's see what is here. Based upon the time, I don't think that anything came. That's just my gram being extra paranoid. She wants to always lock the backside. And that was just a bird. And then there's, I think, just me. Yep. Guys, that's such a bummer. What the heck? I was seriously thinking something would be out there, but there wasn't. So, since I did talk about astronomy and stuff as well, I'll show you guys. Come on, silly thing. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, guys, holy cow. So, how do I get like a full-sized image? Okay, yeah, so it's like here, you know, hang on, let me show you guys. So this is called the pale blue dot, which is obviously Earth from Neptune, I believe. Since I was talking about, you know, astronomy and, you know, astrophysics and just top of the line, really intense stuff, you know, anyhow, guys, so it's like, yeah, you know, next time, you know, I consider, you know, how short life really is, I should listen to Kenny Chesney's Don't Blink song, which is actually true. Even I myself am kind of saying, like, where in the heck has this year gone? People say that all the time, right? So it's like, yeah, next time I consider, and I think that, you know, my 60%, you know, hand and 40% that isn't quite working the way that it should. Next time I consider asking for help, you know, or any just catastrophe that I have happen in my life, I should just remember just how small this world is, and it might feel like the end of the world to me, but I gotta remember just how small I am, and I can stop being selfish, right? And I can just be selfless, right? Kind of thing. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl list here is right around 10:30. Yep, 10:21. I have just over 4. So I just ordered all of my photos, as you guys can see. I don't think that I'm going to use them all, but I definitely have enough that if I want to add in some stuff, I can. It didn't say the specifications on that card. It's never black and white. That's actually going to be in the middle, and then I'm going to go ahead and loop all the other ones around. Not really sure if I'll use them all. If not, I can always just add them in my photo album and just have them to have them. Uh, Even though they're 4x6s, like I could, you know, once I get my own place again someday, I can always, take advantage of that and do like a 4x6. Kind of just how I have a 4x6 in my bathroom right now, so go ahead and take advantage of that. Um, yeah, they already just got the second one ready, which is really, really fast. Really, really cool. So I did also want to come on and share as well. I also believe that going off, the statement being soft, I also do believe that also, like, not really caring about, the norms, so to say, because over decades and decades, society has agreed upon the fact that a person's it all there, right? They're mentally ill, right? Like the video where the guy kissed his grandma's corpse 10 times. Clearly, there's something not right with him mentally, right? So it's like also, um, not caring if you do something like that. I also do agree whenever you're matching their energy, I do believe that that also goes on being soft. Obviously, they did that in Night Agent, but they didn't do it the way I would do it, and that's okay. But it's something along the lines of like, hey, you know, I mean, you remember when your wife had contractions, right, with your precious now 16-year-old, right? She was having contractions with this precious thing for 6 hours, and now it could actually end up being, you know, other people who had the same thing could end up being exactly like your 16-year-old, or even your 16-year-old could be part of it too. You know, like they could accidentally get, you know, drugged or whatever they're gonna do, whatever the terrorist is gonna do, right? It's just like, yeah, you know, for all you know, right? And you watched your wife have contractions with this precious thing for 6 hours, and now it could be gone tomorrow, right? Like, really just force them again to stop just being a walking grave and just dead. Like, force them to just cry and have their emotions, right? So also really not caring how other people may take you when you're saying that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, that also kind of goes off as well. And also, if you look at even a closer scale, like let's say South America or even North America, right, from space, it's like even on a very closer scale, even in Earth's atmosphere, like I can't see myself in the picture of the continent of North America. Like, I mean, I know where Pennsylvania approximately is, but I don't know I don't see myself, right? So like we're smaller than we give ourselves credit for, and we're actually bigger than you could ever think. But whenever you're doing stuff like that, you have to not practice what you preach, so to say, and be like, okay, you're right. I shouldn't worry about people in Chicago, right? Like, Chicago is its own little thing. Stuff that happens in Chicago doesn't affect stuff. Okay, well, actually, yes, it does. It actually really does. With the way, you know, the ripple effect happens. And things that, again, humans can't see. But yes, it actually does. Anywhere, right? Stuff that happens anywhere affects places everywhere else. Um, so, anyhow, guys, I wanted to just come on and share all of that as well. So, yes, I definitely, again, fit that, you know, plain DGAF if people think that you're not all there when you're saying stuff to them, being very assertive, right? Um, don't care how out of it they think you are, because if they seriously do, they're just brainwashed by the norms. Just because it's not normally correct doesn't mean that it's wrong. Um, you know, to say that kind of stuff, right? So, yeah, I just want to come on and share that as well. And just staying positive when all of that stuff happens. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and get going. My grandma and I are going to leave soon, so I'll go ahead and just, you know, film some stuff as we're doing some stuff, and that'll pretty much be today's vlog. I might also read again today with you guys, so, yeah. Anyhow, guys, actually, let me do this now. So we're at 5 minutes, so this adds more time. So also, I did see, with the street interviews, you guys could tell the one girl at the very end of the one film, she was definitely not having it. Like, you can just tell by the way she was behaving and her facial expressions that she just wasn't having that conversation. One of them actually, lied, and you could tell because she said about the mission, right? And she said the chains were in the face, but that's not how that is during that time. At least from that mission that I know. Maybe it's another version of a mission. But yes, you guys could tell that that was pretty crazy. Um, it kind of goes off what I had shared before. It's like, you know, you're playing with fire doing certain things like that. Sometimes people can just make you look silly, right? And that's kind of what they did in that video. He's like, you know, with the mission, it's like that's not what happens. So that was pretty, you know, crazy. And then also, you could also tell other people did that too. Because the one girl said, you know, if he's gonna lick my toes, you know, if he's willing to go that low, you know, then he, but that's not what intercourse is about, right? Like, that's not all that it's about. And it's not about going low, too. It's about showing love and affection for your other significant other. So I kind of thought that was kind of cool ways to just kind of. Okay, me, get out of here with that. You're gonna get me sick. Get on out of here. Get on out.
I don't think I should go to Patty's today.
No, you shouldn't. Alright guys, so now with Graham getting me sick and a 1 minute and 20-second delay, anyhow, I'll go ahead here and finish what I was sharing. So, yeah, you know, that was kind of cool to kind of see other people do what I had shared before with making them, other people seem silly, right? And that's what I had shared even on my Instagram. With other instances, I just make it look silly. So that was pretty cool. And then, the favorite part video, a lot of it was obviously the 4, so that was crazy as well. I was kind of expecting that as well, though. And then the couple at the end, they were actually pretty open about it, but, yeah, I thought that was crazy, too. Yeah, so, yeah. Anyhow, guys, I think that's pretty much it for those interviews. It was definitely a wild, wild ride, honestly, for those interviews. And then last night, I did get to see one person do, like, waves. It's where they were stuck in the wrong, not the wrong place at the wrong time, just stuck in, dangerous encounters. There we go. So he was doing the biggest waves, and I forget where it was. It was in a different country, but he fell off, and he had to go through underwater 4 different times as this big wave was coming up. And there was just so much waves and water and everything. It was like all these white bubbles all around. I didn't understand how white bubbles are made from just like the ocean just splashing all around. I could probably figure that out. And then the next time, there was a couple. She was going to do a wedding entrance from a helicopter, and that all went bad. So, you know, she, had to die, unfortunately. And so did everybody else. They went a little bit too low with the fog and crashed into trees. Paragliding as well in a different country when he broke his legs. And he actually screamed less than me. Well, I didn't really scream at all, actually, but I was like, right, yeah. So, I was like that when I broke my hand, but his was obviously much worse. That one was crazy. And then, trying to think, yeah, I would say those were the craziest. And then also yesterday, with the chilling scares after I had got done with you guys yesterday, and another chilling scares. It was definitely the saddest one. Was probably, or no, my bad. Let's not do the chilling scares one. The horse guy who went into the whirlpools was the saddest. But, with the videos last night as well, none of them actually died, but but the title of the video said people who actually died, goodbye videos. I think it's crazy, 4.5 feet of snow. I didn't understand her crawling over the snow as well, but that's, okay. But I don't understand that. And then, obviously, her husband did die, but she had to, like, get into, like, a spider-infested tree, which was just crazy. And then there was a person who had to wait 40 hours when he was biking through North Carolina and Tennessee border. There's a really nice state route there for foliage and all of that. And finally, some other people stopped there and took in the view, and then he was able to scream. And those two were probably the craziest from last night there. And then also, I did watch, the biggest mass shooting as well. And people were really confused, by the way he was like so strategic. He was quiet, but he waved and stuff like that. And then I didn't believe a lot of the conspiracies, like, people shooting from the helicopters and helicopters never landed. It's like, I don't know about all that because they didn't show the entire state of Nevada, so clearly they had to land sometime and somewhere. So, and I don't think as well that you would be able to hear it the way that you hear it from, you know, um, you know, like ground, right? Like, like obviously you can hear an airplane once it gets so low in the altitude, like you can hear it coming on into the runway, but even sometimes when they're way high up too, you can hear it based upon certain things in the atmosphere. But definitely didn't agree with that. Um, they never showed the guy though, that shot. Um, Supposedly he shot himself, but there wasn't much, um, blood and everything. It was just rather strange, honestly. Um, and nobody searched his bags either, which I'm pretty sure now, there would need to be, people should, if it's heavy enough, because he was able to get like 20 different suitcases up there. I also don't understand how, maybe they didn't share, but maybe there should be like some kind of like security alert. So if somebody sets up um, a security camera on somebody else's Wi-Fi, like it's automatically just like red flagged and people know about it. Because that's also a good way to prevent that in the future. Because I guess he had like facing the hallway, um, and I don't remember the 77-minute response, but that was insane too. Shouldn't have taken that long. And then I guess he staged it as well because there was other reports of mass shooters other places. So, and then he said something happened to the witnesses, but he never covered that. So there's definitely a crazy story as well. No signs of anything wrong. I guess one doctor did say maybe some bipolar going on, but very faint. So it's definitely, you know, a crazy night last night with lots of good videos and educational videos watched. So now, with a big nice recap from last night, since I'm not really doing much, and I'm at 16 minutes, about 20 now in total. So that'll give me a nice 20 minutes to do my craft with you guys, or at least get it all set up, and then do my other videos today, and I'll be up around 40 minutes. And then Thursday we can do my finale on my photo shoots, and then maybe even Friday we could do the shoots. But me and my grandma have to do more baking too, so more than likely Thursday and Friday will be just doing the canes again, and then baking cookies with my grandma. Hey! When are we gonna do peanut butter? When are we gonna do the peanut butter blossoms? I agree. Let's do it tomorrow. Alright guys, so I may or may not just have a real quick film of me doing my bird feeders as well, because I have to refill them today. So yeah, we got some nice little ideas coming up here to get us to almost Christmas Day. And also, I didn't share yesterday as well. I'll just share that on here now. Vlogmas is half over for just in general. It's not like actually over, like I'm done with Vlogmas. No, Vlogmas is halfway through as of today. And then, yes, we got the rest of Vlogmas coming up. But it's crazy to think how fast time flies. So, anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later.
Pastor Rick put out on that Advent letter that has nothing to do with Advent. This is the chef making her salad.
That's right, Mama. Wait, are girls called chefs? Oh, I thought they were something else.
They're girls, but there still can be a chef.
Oh.
Like a chef dress or something like that.
That's what I was saying. It probably has wrists at the end.
But
Like
no.
waitress is a girl. You know?
Now, you know what I gotta find out?
Huh.
Is there a funeral at the...
Yeah, you better figure that out. Whenever we go take that stuff down.
Yeah, because if there's a funeral... Get in there.
Well, that's why people can take off time to work. What do they call that? Bereavement or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you have to go to a funeral and miss work, they call it bereavement. It's so beautiful. And you know, I'm saying that when it's 40 degrees. That's pretty sad, don't you think?
That's pretty good.
No, I mean, it's sad when you say it's 40 is nice. It's supposed to be 70 is nice. But that's Pennsylvania for you.
When it was down at 12 and like that.
Yeah, it's
This is really hot.
It is. Gets you back in that Florida mood. Floridian state of mind. It is Muma.
If you would have gotten the mail, I wouldn't have to do this.
Hey, you, come on. I'm gonna go get it here
And
after.
there are stuffs out there about what we're going to make.
Is it just me or do I look really pale today? Hey, you.
Huh?
Do I look pale today?
Uh-huh.
Must be getting sick a little bit. I told you were getting me sick, Momo.
Do you think you are sick?
I don't know. But definitely not full of color. That's a sign that you're getting there, you know? Obviously, a full-fledged fever, you know you're sick. But I'm getting there. I mean...
Come on, you dumbass, open up. Doesn't say where he's going to be buried. What's after Christmas said on that.
Okay, but where is it at? I've never seen it.
I don't know.
Alright, we'll go ahead here and get eating lunch.
Vicinity.
How long does he have to go?
Oh, he graduates in May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's going to make the big dollars.
I know. He really is too.
Yeah, yeah.
All
I
these
told
things
him
that
that.
Autumn sings.
Yeah. But my word, I hate to see you guys go. But I understand, you know.
I know. I don't want to leave. I think Josh and I are going to try and figure out if we can just stay in the house. But because we love it there. We love the environment, and the neighbors are all nice, and it's just a super wonderful place.
Yeah. That listing I had.
That's right, Mama. That's right. Beautiful rainbow, Mama.
Are my glasses dark?
No.
Thing on this car that tells you if you're going east and west.
I don't think so, Mama. Dang, look how beautiful this sunset is, though.
You should have seen the sky. Was it this morning or yesterday? Both mornings I got up.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now, I wanted to go ahead and share that I just got home. It was only like $34 for my share and my cut, which was really, really cool. Obviously my gram doesn't make me pay for my groceries all of the time. You guys already know that anyhow. But anyhow, guys, we'll go ahead. It was $34 in total for my poofy for a new shower poofy. So I got a new shower poofy. I got the final 300 red lights, which would be really, really nice. You know, and just in general too, and for when well, also, never mind. Actually, guys, I can change out once I do one photo shoot, I can do another photo shoot with red. Yeah, I can do a red and white photo shoot there, and then maybe pink canes. You know, like remove those and do like a red and white. Because what is that? 200 on this one on the right. Yeah, there's 200 on this one. So could you imagine getting 300 on that one on the right? That would be top of the line, priceless, guys. And then obviously as well for Valentine's Day, that also helps me a lot. So I'll go ahead here, put this on with you guys, and then we'll look at my photos together. We'll put those on. So. Okay, no, I mean, it's not because, why is it so, like, tight? I guess it's supposed to be like that, guys. I might have to iron it myself and get that out. But it also, now that I know that it fits, honestly, I'll just remove that and see how. Ow! Girl issues, guys. And also, guys, this is a 3-month pay, which is really, really nice. So, I get paid on the last day. I was supposed to get paid today, but the paycheck didn't come through. So, yeah, it's definitely very, very cool. I did want to share that I saw the, I was anemic one, but she was already leaving. She was at the electronics aisle. And as soon as I, like, got to the photo section, if I would have went ahead and got in line and chose to get my photos first, I would have actually ran right into her. But You guys saw, I actually didn't post it, so I'll post it now. I didn't have the correct, or I wouldn't go through the, I can't think of the word, the order, there we go. The order wouldn't go through, so I had to try to get back on those computers. So I did see her leave with her boyfriend. I was going to take a picture and then, you know, show the hair at least from her Instagram, but I was like, no, guys, this is too much right now. This is too much. So yes, I saw her. Then I also saw the voice recording one where I was like, oh, so when did you move here? Right? And then I was like, talking to her about the Christmas stuff too. I was like, well, who all do you have to get for yet? Remember? So yeah, I saw those two. And then I saw the person that commented on my jeans at the after the sew job. And he was kind of like talking to somebody as well. So I didn't interrupt him and be like, oh my god. Alright, so yeah. It was pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, guys, this will be good. Yeah, this will be good. I just have to, like, find a way to, you know. Oh my god, guys, look at that. So cute. Alright, heck yeah. Now just get the hair all on one side. Pew! Alyssa. There we go. Wait. Hold on, girl. I don't know. There we go. Definitely not as cute as my first thumbnail, but still really cute, guys. Alright, so now, let's do my lipstick next, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna be careful coming on in. Let's not do the lipstick, just because my lips are really, really chapped. But you guys can see it was the fuchsia one. So now we'll do these lights here and see how 300 candy or red lights look like. And then I'll be able to get into my photos with you guys. So, whoa, that's a lot, guys. Alright, guys, so alright guys, so what I'm gonna have to do, put them right there. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. Alright, I'm going to disconnect the mattress heater. And then, whoa, look at that, guys. Woo! Oh my god, look at that, guys. That is beautiful. Oh my god. Heck yes, guys. Let's get up close and personal with it and show you guys that. Here we go. Oh my god, guys, look at that. Now imagine 300 of those. It'll look pretty much like that. Oh my god, guys, it's so cute. Oh my god. Wow, look at the... Oh my god, guys, could you imagine these in pink? Waking up to that? Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, so here I am now, officially back. Yes, you guys can see, the pink ones don't really, like, shoot down that much, honestly. I can't notice it the way that I noticed it at my old place, but, I mean, it's still pretty nice, honestly. So anyhow, guys, let me go ahead here. And also, I like that this has an additional, area, additional dress kind of thing. There it is. Underneath as well, so if you're in the back, right, yeah, you don't have to, see, You guys can see it has a nice little dress underneath, so you really have everything hidden really, really, really well, honestly. Alright guys, but here we go. So let's go through my photos together. And then we'll go ahead and get like a layout ready. So okay, so there's that one. Okay guys, and then here it is. You guys already saw the gist of it, right? But here it is. Nice and close for you guys. It's cute. Alright guys, so now let's do the head honcho one. Alright guys, so this one here, I had to eventually just screenshot and add it in as well. Let's see how well you guys can see it. Okay, about as close as you guys can get, honestly. So there's this then. So that'll obviously go in the middle, and then these obviously smaller ones are for loving the lush life. That's why the captions are down there the way that they are. And then obviously I got this one and this one, so I might not use that, but it's better to have it kind of more expanded and have it be seen. This one I might use for like a wintertime one. Definitely came out really, really well. And then this one I really, really love. My American flag bikini with like a winter time, you know, or like spring, right? Like kind of roaring waters. Why does it look like that? It's probably the purple lighting, guys. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I know this one, I kind of call it my made you look, but I didn't really honestly mean to do it. It was in portrait mode, but if you look right there, there's like a cut on my boob. To really, really, really look at it. Yeah, and there's like a cut there, and I forget exactly how the cut came, but it's like, oh, you know, like you notice that whatever that is, like a mole or I don't know what exactly it is. There's actually a couple other girls that I've seen that have that. It's like it's not a bird. I don't know what exactly it is, but anyhow, they have that on their boobs. So yes. Anyhow, guys. And then this, you know, like, you know, rainbow, right? Boobs at the end of the rainbow, or just summer fun, guys. If you want to. Boobs at the end of the rainbow. Then it's like, you know, day or night, rain or shine. I shine like a diamond, right? You know, I rain diamonds, you know, and just everything is a diamond, right? And actually last night I got curious too. And a bullet will actually break a diamond, even though the diamond is like, there actually is something stronger than a diamond, but there's only one other thing stronger than a diamond. And obviously they use like a diamond laser and diamond chipped, you know, tools to make different cuts of diamonds. Because the only thing that can really cut a diamond is a diamond, right? So anyhow, guys. But yes, it will actually break, and it's because of the way that the force is evenly distributed from such a powerful impact that it'll break the diamond. So, I guess diamond helmets for military and other people who need them for safety doesn't work. You know, now that actually brings up my second thing I'll look into. It's like, what in the heck is, what are bulletproof vests made out of then? You know, they're not made out of diamonds, you know, maybe like carbide or something. Anyhow, guys, so here's this one then, the not exactly, or the preparation, there we go, of 2025 versus the finale of 2024, which was really, really, really cute. I loved it, guys. All right. And then Spring Green in Miami. Miami. Party in the city where the heat is on. Alright, guys, so there's that. And then I also got the candy canes. I like this one much better, honestly. And then this I can obviously cut out. It doesn't look the way that it should. It just looks all yellow because of these lights reflecting. Then you guys already saw the river breaking, right? And January thaw. Then this is Huntington versus at least 100 miles away. No, never mind. This is both in Huntington at the lookout. My bad. It's hard to see there. And then some winter time. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot winter last year for the collage. That's a bummer, guys. Now this one's different. This is 1,000 steps and the Hawk Mountain, like 100 miles away. That one's crazy there too. Just to see, like the big plateau extend. And then this one is just a little bit different. A photo shoot this year, a winter versus. And then the 2 sunflower patches. Oh my god. 2023, or no. 2024. Yeah, 2024 versus 2025. Now next year, I have to get some sunflower shorts. Maybe some Daisy Dukes, right? Some sunflower Daisy Dukes. Maybe some mesh, just really get it like a country throwdown kind of thing, and then yeah, I mean nobody said anything to me this year, which is kind of another version of nobody will say anything, so just don't worry about it. But I might honestly, wear just the bikini top. But I might wait until I get in there. But again, that's kind of being a bad girl, right? That's sneaking around. But maybe not, honestly. But yeah, I definitely have to get some sunflower shorts for that. And then, yeah, definitely. I look really, really cute and adorable for sure. So, anyhow, guys, there we go. I go ahead here and get dinner. Well, actually, let me play around with some things, and then, because now I'm up pretty high, so let me play around with the photo layout of this and just see how it looks, honestly, but I could do it right now. So. Yeah, Momo.
Okay, I'll save my pan that I warmed it up in.
I'll be out in like 5 minutes. Alright guys, so here I am now. I will officially go get dinner. But it looks like a good start, honestly. If I cut out these, my actual car and just have, my car, then I can just have the full foliage. With this, I can cut out this as well. This little slant here of shade. And I can also do that here, up to here. And then that also, and then cut out this as well, because then this can just slide right in there. Cut off just the slightest bit there. And then this is going to be hard to do, honestly. But then the spring. And then, obviously, these, I'm trying to loop around elsewhere, so what I might do, honestly, is have to get my photo shoots from last year. Yeah, my photos from last year, you guys remember those, in front of all those pine trees, but a little bit different, and all my white, so no red leggings. You guys remember which photos I'm talking about. And then, that way then I can put these on as well around the, and kind of loop everything full circle, and then have some writing in there. So there's just a lot of different things that I have to do. Some of these I might cut, like my Miami one, so, kind of like cut out to like the middle of my arms, so like only get my biceps in there. you know, and then honestly, to be able to fit, you know, this around, I might honestly only use the sunflower patch on the right, and then have this one, be, you know, like to the left of that. So there's definitely a lot of different avenues yet, but I'll go ahead here, and as soon as I get done with eating dinner, I'll add this in right now and listen to it maybe while I'm eating dinner. I might also visit with my gram, and then I'll get this video up today, and then tomorrow we have my run, and then maybe another trip there as well, getting the extra crafts that I want. And then, yeah, we'll pretty much be all set for a good, you know, do my craft Thursday, or take time to do the craft Thursday. And then Friday, and then, actually, no. We'll set up my candy canes tomorrow, too. And then, Friday, we'll find something to do on Friday. So, anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow after my run.